Hi, hello everyone. The name is FoxxArie, and welcome back to Mega Man 11. Aw, yeah. So, I have no other words. Let's just get into it, after the usual, oh, I got tricked by HDMI. The sound in the video goes darkness and oh no! The void! The void! Um, so, game. I'm starting stream a little bit later than I wanted to tonight, or today I should say, because it's still daytime, because I had to clean my axolotl tank because it was really dirty, and I don't want my babies to be suffering with poo poo. Not that it really matters, but still. What I usually do on days that I want to stream, if it's just by myself, not with other people, is that after I finish eating lunch, I'm just like, oh, I hop on, and then I just go until I feel like I had enough for the night. But life isn't always that simple. Which ain't a bad thing. A little bit of convolution. It's not bad at all. I don't even know if that's a real word. Convolution. I mean, it sounds real, so we'll just go with it. Yep. I'm Webster Dictionary. I know exactly what's going on. Also, I cannot believe it's already the 10th of January. Like, I can't believe it's 10 days into the new year already. Like, it doesn't feel like it for me. Like, I don't feel like it's... I still feel like it's like the 5th or some shit, you know? But, I know, alas, here we are. Whoa. Okay. Oh no, this dinky winky spawned back. By the way, the game audio might be a little bit quieter. I try to put out a good volume where it doesn't overshadow my voice, but in turn I might have made it too quiet. I'll ask about it when there's people rolling into chat. So just a bit of a heads up if you notice that. Technical jargon when it comes to this garbage obviously could be a bit of a nuisance for me. Like, for example, yesterday during the 100th plus sub stream, you're not getting any Mario Party to work was a big pet peeve of mine. Honestly, I wouldn't say it ruined my night, but it made it very frustrating for me. Like, I was having a good time with my friends, hanging out with Snook, Jacob, and Mayor. It's always a great time. Like, I love all of them so much, and having the three of them in one place was so cool. But, it doesn't take away my frustrations towards the things just not working. It's always been, there's always been a big pet peeve of mine, for streams in particular. Like, I understand that not everything in life will go my way, that's unrealistic to have that kind of expectation. However, if something doesn't go my way, and I did everything that I could about it to try to make it go well, and it doesn't, it's not satisfying enough, then yeah, no, I'm upset. Diagonal. But, lucky for me, I took some time to myself. I'm good now. I'm happy. Some of my friends, they screwed me up that night, including my partner. So, even though I was bummed out about that kind of stuff, I can always have my found family be there to support me. And I'll always be grateful about that. In terms of my sickness, it's still a little bit hard to talk. Just a bit. but it's not hurting as bad as the last Final Fantasy VII stream. So we'll see. There's a bit of a personal life update right there. Shit. But yeah, between streams I did not touch this game at all. Because this is my current, you know, platformer game stream. Game. Game stream? Oh, you know, great. Game stream. You know what I'm talking about, you know. Okay, that is the right bumper, that's correct. That will really help. There might be pauses in me talking more than usual because of my throat. I don't want to just be, you know, not streaming right now. I've been feeling fantastic streaming the past couple of weeks, and I don't want my sickness to get in the way of it too much. Like, obviously, if I don't have the energy to do anything, well, then that's, you know, that's different. But I have the energy. The only problem is just my throat right now, which kind of sucks because that's a big component. But I feel like it's okay enough for me to keep going. So here I am. Hi. Hey, hello. Oh, that was crusty. That was a crusty. Okay. Talking about hey, hi, hello. I was watching a YouTube video earlier today. The person said, "Hello, hey, hi," or something like that. And I'm like, that sounds awfully similar to what I say. And then I thought of a goofy idea. That if me and this one person crossed over, then we'd have a goofy, like, collab intro. Oh, wow. Yeah, I hate this guy. Actually, now that I think about it, can I just jump over, like, his attack instead of just having to go in the middle of him and his rig? The claw. Big meaty claw! Guess we'll find out. Talking like a game show host sometimes on stream reminds me of Total Drama. And then I remember the one fan edit voiceover animation. Well, not animation, just like the one fan edit. Where it's Chris McClane, like, dubbing over Jesus' trials. And he's like, "Find out next time in Total Drama Jerusalem!" And I know that's a bit of an old meme, but there was this one time where me and Snook were going through my camera roll on my phone because we thought it would be funny. And we found the Total Drama Jerusalem video, and we lost our shit, but we're having a great time. It was fucking awesome. So now every time I think about Total Drama, I just think about Total Drama Jerusalem. Which I know, that's that's such a weird thing to think about, but listen. Meme culture really does something to a motherfucker, alright? Uh-huh. Yeah, you have to go in the middle for this. Ow. What a booger. What a cheeky booger. Okay, this guy has to be close to death. No, 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 no. Shit, now our gears are overheating. Man! Okay, and then... Yeah. Alright, I'm getting it now. Such an annoying fight, dude. Huh. Okay. Oh my god. I'm still a huge fan of that, of like shielded enemies revealing their presence when you fully charge blast them. You're trying to shoot me down, man. Don't do that. It's not cool. I don't remember what the farthest was for this level for me. I mean, I don't remember this room, but then again, my memory isn't always the... Huh? I just missed out on an extra life! Oh no! Hey man, how's everything going? Overall, everything's good. I'm doing well. The only thing is that I have COVID, and it sucks. So, you know, I'm trying to take it easy on the voice, but other than me sniffling a shit ton, I'm fine. Sorry to hear. Yeah, it's not as bad as how other people described it. This is, like, the first time I've gotten COVID. I've been lucky and fortunate enough to not get it in the past almost 3 years that it's, you know, been around. But yeah, that first day really sucked. But after that, it's just been mostly just some chest pain and sore throat. So, I'm just trying to take it easy. But I still want to be here. Mega Samans. May you not wind up losing your smell and taste for 6 months like I did. God, that sounds horrible. Yeah, that's another symptom that I haven't had as well. I still have all my taste and all my smell. Well, I don't know about the smell. Because because when I was younger, when I was a young fox child, right? I had a really bad case of pneumonia. I had to get hospitalized and shit. And ever since then, my nose just hasn't worked the same. Like, I'm still able to smell smells, you know, and breathe fine through my nose. I don't need an inhaler or anything. However, I can only smell smells if they're really strong. Like, let's say for example, a family member comes up to me and be like, "Oh, you want to smell my perfume? You know, like, oh, look at this perfume, Arie. You know, take a whiff. Take a whiff, Arie." I'm like, I don't, it's not gonna work. You know, unless it's like the strongest perfume known to mankind. I'm not gonna smell anything. Maybe a slight faint, you know, hint of it, but not anything substantial for me to form an opinion on. So I don't know if COVID is affecting my smell. But in terms of taste, I've been able to taste everything perfectly fine. And I've had it for like 5 days now. So, I'm fine. I'm lucky. I haven't gotten COVID since never. I can kind of relate to your history time. History time. That's a fun way of saying that. So, yeah, I'm just gonna have the case of a Sniffles, or of a Sniffles? Of the Sniffles. You know, the one and only Sniffles. Best rapper known to mankind. for maybe another week, week and a half, more or less. It's bogus, but yeah. Again, I'm just fortunate to have it easier than other people. While I've been, like the first 2 days where I was like really having problems with it, I was just playing Street Fighter 3 Third Strike via the, what's it called again? The Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection? I'm not a big Street Fighter person, okay? I'm not, I used to not really be into fighting games. You know, Smash would be the only closest thing, and that's, although it can be competitive, mostly seen as a party game, depending on who you talk to. However, I did get very good at Smash at one point in time. So, I guess I wanted something more traditional, and so I bought the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection a while ago. It was like on sale, half off on the eShop. And so I'm like, sure, I'll take a gander, I'll take a bite. I played it a bit when I initially got it. You know, I had a good time with it. But the one person that I know who likes Street Fighter, Snook, you know, he had it on PS4, and it's not crossplay. So eventually I just figured, fuck it. You know, a few days ago, I'm like, I'm just gonna buy it for myself and for Snook on Steam, so we can just both play it on PC. That was a great financial decision, because now we have a great time playing it. You know, while it was really recovering, when it was when I was facing the brunt of it, of COVID, of course. Yeah, you could literally be death. Same. I only play Brawlhalla, and only when my friend invites me. That's fair. So yeah, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike has been my go-to. I don't want to really play this game on stream, so I'm gonna play it on my free time kind of game. I'm loving experimenting all the different characters in the roster, and getting better with, you know, Ryu, Ken, etc. Just having fun, you know, learning all the command inputs. Yeah, it's fun, especially because I get to be like, oh my gosh, you know, like with the people I play with, I could be like, oh my gosh, you know, look at this cool thing I learned since the last time we played. It's such a great feeling. It's a feeling I missed with Smash, you know. So, I mean, of course, that feeling's only so limited, because I'm eventually gonna know, you know, every command input of every character. However, doesn't matter. You know, I'm gonna enjoy it while I can, and then I can get better and better from there. And since it's on my PC, I don't have to go out of my way and hook up some other device to my TV or monitor. You know, it's just right there, so it's very easy for me just to turn on my PC, wait a minute for it to boot up, and then be like, oh my gosh, I'm fighting in the streets! Oh! Cough included. Unfortunate. Oh shit! Okay, thank you, Invincibility Frames. You're the real star of the show. Okay, maybe I should just, you know. Uh-huh. Have you been here? I feel like we've gone this far before. Either that or this level has similar stage layouts to the others in this game. Okay, that That section on the right, or on the left, is not worth it. Oh, yep, we've been here before. I remember this. Now, how far was I? Okay. Fortunate. Uh-huh. Oh wow, this is actually the boss door. I just realized the Dr. W sign. Oh my god. I was too busy trying to get health. I didn't... Okay, so I guess we got all the way to the boss. Okay. Do you like bricks? Okay, he's not particularly weak to the brick. Okay, that doesn't help me. Wait, is he actually weak to this? I was not paying attention. Even though I totally should have. Oh, okay. Well then. I couldn't, I can't tell. It kind of looked like it, but I don't know. Besides, we're running out. So even if it is. Okay, this guy isn't too bad. You just gotta know what the hell is going on. You know, don't do that. Yeah. Okay. Don't corner me. He cornered me. Can't believe it. Uh-huh. I mean, I'm just here. There's nothing for me to do. That was horrible. This guy has a goofy voice. It's fun. That's a very fun. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's fine. I don't care. Whatever. Ouch. Ouch. I can't even tell what he was saying. It was like super unidentifiable. Whatever mumbo jumbo he was spouting out. Anyway, he's dead. Bye-bye. Ah. Delicious sparkling water. Drill. Drill power. How are you finding MM11? Like, how am I, like, enjoying it? So, I think it's fun. I think I actually talked about this in one of your stream chats. I am enjoying it overall. Not as BS as 9 and 10, which is a godsend to me. I like the gear mechanics. But I also wouldn't mind if they just don't exist. After this game. Wait, this is the power? Oh. Oh, okay. Not that different. Overall, I think it's fun. I think it's mostly fair challenge over BS. Oh my gosh, rare staple, or rare happenings. But, yeah, no, I'm actually greatly enjoying 11 a lot. The gear system is the whole reason I don't want to go back. I mean, that's fair. I completely understand that. I think it's a nice breath of fresh air, and although it can and definitely does make the game easier, specifically the speed gear, because by golly, that, I'd also like to argue that it's a great entry point for people who have never played a Mega Man game. You know, as long as I understand that not all the games are like this, that have an overpowered mechanic from the get-go. You know, it's a good entry point. Whenever Mega Man 12 inevitably happens, I just hope they keep the same feel and style in terms of like, okay, so it's obviously Mega Man and it's gonna feel like it always has and always will, hopefully. However, no gears and hopefully reduced BS that just makes no sense. Although I do understand why people love overcoming, that was such a weird way to say it. Like overcoming, like the BS and the hardships. I do love overcoming hardships in games too. You know? Especially platformers, but like that's just my main issue with the numbered series, you know. The numbered titles. The numbered series sounds weird. Just too much BS too many times. It's a big turnoff for me, but I feel like they dialed it back. They figured out what people like, which is just challenge, and a mostly fair challenge, and I appreciate it. It's great. I want more of that. 12 is supposed to be in development. Just don't take my charge shot and slide. Yeah, I hated the fact that the charge shot and slide were just non-existent in 9 and 10. That was just, it was a big disappointment for me at the very beginning of those games when I realized, wait a minute, it's not here. Where'd it go? Because they're basically your best friends in Mega Man. So, here's to 12 being like 11, hopefully better, without an overpowered gimmick. Whoops, I died. I don't get why they took them. It's a mechanic that's been in more games than not. Yeah. I guess they just wanted to make artificial challenge. That's the only reason. Which is not a good enough reason. Just artificial challenge to make it that, you know, harder for players to spend more time with the game. But for me, just, no. Bad. It just made me feel misery. And I don't want to feel miserable while playing games. Just because, you know, staples of the series is just gone for convenience sake of, oh, you know, we want to make it harder. Like, that's dumb. Like, at the very least, it should be an option where it's like, hey, do you want traditional slide, you know, charge shot in your gameplay, or do you want to take it out for extra challenge? You know, like, they should have done something like that. I feel like that would have been more acceptable for people who do want that kind of challenge to have it, but people like you and I that don't have to suffer with it. They wanted to cater to people who played 1 and 2. They even gave the game bad box art with a ton of errors and typos because the first two had that. Okay, that's I like that. That's actually really funny for the box art, but in terms of gameplay, God no. That's I just did not enjoy. Personally, I can see myself replaying 11 maybe in the future in my own time. You know, if I feel like it. It's like a sure, you know, why not? Kind of game, I'd imagine for me, in the future. However, 9 and 10 are games that I never want to touch again. I don't even remember my experiences ever. It was just bad. I just didn't like it. I did not like playing through Mega Man 1 and 2, besides the novelty of I want to play through them and beat them. You know, I didn't want Mega Man 1 and 2. Watched the South Park movie with my little sister. It was a pretty funny movie. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I like South Park. I never watched the movie though, so I might need to check it out sometime. 9 and 10 came out in a really weird time for Mega Man, where they thought it would be funny to troll the fans. Well, I don't have any of the context of the community or anything of that, since I wasn't around for that clearly. But by golly, that sounds both amazing and horrible. Horrible. Oh. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have so much voice cracks because of COVID now. As I have been having. Oh my god, elephant! Oh, it's the platform. That's the weakness. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, alright. That was a blunder. Let's not, you know, let's not get impaled. I can't slide for shit. Uh-huh. Alright, yep, that is just completely my bad. They teased adding Mega Man to a fighting game that people were asking him to be in. Some Capcom X something. And when he released, he was an overweight, unemployed version of Mega Man 1 box art, which is famously bad. Yeah, the North American Mega Man 1 box art was horrible. I didn't know about that. That box art was my introduction to Mega Man years and years ago. Like, that was the only thing I knew about Mega Man for the longest time. Just because of how much of a meme the box art being horrible was. Like, whenever I thought Mega Man, for a majority of my life, I just thought of that box art. So, if you ever wondered if somebody ever had that position in life of they only knew Mega Man through the Mega Man 1 North American box art, that's me. Hi, how's it going? That was me until like, I don't know, a few years ago. You found him. It was it was Capcom X Tekken. Shit, I'm dying. I'm trying to read chat. I'm dying over here. Oh no! I'm gonna send you a DM real quick of his character model, if that's okay. Yeah, go ahead. I want to take a look. I'm very curious. Yeah, my DMs are open in all public social media platforms. Like, if I have a account there, you know, my DMs are open to it. I understand why people would rather not get DMs from people, but I don't mind. Sent? Alright, I'll take a look in a little bit. I'm very curious. It's gonna be... I'm just imagining it in my mind right now. Just... Oh my god, it's gonna be so bad. But that is, you know, quite the epic troll, RAR XD, on Capcom's end. No, to self, don't slide. Just don't. It's not worth it. It never was. Never will be. Watch my throat be absolutely destroyed after tonight's stream, and I have to stay in bed to heal it for another 2 days, and end up playing more Street Fighter. God, I can see that. I mean, I would hate it, because I don't want to do that. But then again, you know, free excuse not to leave my house. Not to leave my bed. I almost made the mistake again. I was, you know, at least aware enough to press right on the D-pad. I know I'm an absolute heathen. I play 2D games on a D-pad. Sue me. The only thing that sucks is that I'm playing this on Switch with a Switch Pro controller, and I hate the Switch Pro controller D-pad. I think it's one of the worst D-pads just ever. Because it's just a glorified shell over the buttons. But the shell isn't, like... I feel like it's loosely around the buttons. Instead of it being, like tight. Like it's, you know, all together. Like a very, it's like an extra large condom for a small penis. You know, it's like, it's there, but it's not, it's not a tight fit. It doesn't work too well. I prefer D-pad for 2D games. A lot of people do, but I've met people that were like, oh my gosh, I love using joysticks on, you know, 2D games. And it's like, that's not a problem. I don't have a problem with that. But sometimes they, you know, I've seen people, admittedly mostly on Twitter, that make a big deal about it. Then again, it's Twitter, you know. If you breathe in the general direction, they're gonna call you racist and misogynistic and cancel you immediately with no regards to you or your you know, actual personality. But you know, that's a conversation for another day. Not to say that all Twitter people are that bad, but by golly, there's some actually dead, brain dead people on that platform. It's honestly amazing. Like, it's amazing how much of a cesspool it is. Okay, I'm just gonna... There we go, this works. The shingy! D-pad just feels more precise for 2D. I don't know, maybe that's because I grew up on the NES. Well, that's fair. I mean, to me, just the instant input of a D-pad just makes it better. Rather than a stick. Because with a stick, you might need to press, you know, a little more than just like an instant input, you know. So I think it's just the fact that you would have more quick time with it that really gives it its edge. GG. Awesome. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna take a look at this now. I'm gonna take a look at what chat members sent me. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, alright. I'm gonna put this bad boy on screen. This is amazing. This is actually great. Gotta find it. Alright. Here he is! Okay, let's just move the game out of the way. Hold on. Let's just... There you go. It's him! It's fucking him! Mega Man 1 box art Mega Man. Oh my god. Oh, this is beautiful. I both love and hate this at the same time. Alright. I'm gonna just delete that off my computer. I don't want this monstrosity on my computer anymore. The fans were livid? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. You know, if I was there, and if I was a fan from the first Mega Man game, really wanting Mega Man to be in, you know, in a Capcom fighting game, I would be mad too. I would be mad too. I mean, at least, you know, Mega Man got into Smash. I don't know if that was before or after that, but, you know, that's a big honor. So, a consolation prize. Oh. Nah, I don't want the tank. He got to Smash way after that. Okay. So yeah, it was definitely a consolation prize. However you say that word. That's a weird, that's a fun, wacky word. Oh no! Oh yeah, that was my last life. Oh. Oh. When Capcom realized shitting on something people like wasn't the way to bring fans together. Yeah. True, true, true. Hey guys, making fun of the things that we made for you and that you grew up on is totally gonna make you want to buy our Epic Gamer Fighter DLC. Give me all of your money, now! Give me your credit card information and your mother's... Yeah, your mother's maiden name. Mother's. Yup. God. It's almost as bad as saying me Gungaga. I actually think it was shortly after they blamed fans for canceling Mega Man Legends 3, a game that they asked the fans to help them make and had enough ready for a tech demo at E3. Wow. Really now? God, Mega Man fans must have absolutely just been hurting. That sounds like a horrible time to be a Mega Man fan. Come E3, Capcom didn't even mention it. Then a week later, put out a tweet that said something like it didn't have enough fan dedication. Apparently over 50,000 people submitting content wasn't enough. Wow. 50,000, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of fans. Like, that's... Oh! I'm dying at the fact that that's a lot of people. Like, I would kill to have 50,000 people like the stuff that I do, you know? Like, that's like a dream to me. Whether it be art, writing, you know, it doesn't matter. Like, 50,000 people enjoying and actively wanting to show their support for, you know, the things you make or do or are. That's fucking amazing. I guess they had... They either had absurd standards or they just did not give two shits. I'm thinking it's a little bit of both, but either way. Wow. That is unfortunate. Anyway, this bastard. Elefanti. Optimal. Okay, okay, okay. Man, I should have waited for this part. Oh, there we go, never mind. That worked out. And full health too. Wow, alright. I've definitely gotten better at that. Oh. Oh, the rocks! Okay. They backpedaled later, saying that they misspoke and they meant they didn't have the funding. But even then, funding for what? 50,000 people sent you assets and artwork to use. That's true. Like, that's... like, they were unwilling to just pay some people to, you know, to create a game where the majority of the game was already made. You just have to pull it together. Which, then, that is not an easy task, obviously. But still, like, a core part of the creativity and the process was already done by, you know, by the fans. So, they really had no excuse. They did not care. And that is unfortunate, and I'm so sorry to hear that. Like, if Nintendo did that to a series that I really loved, like Mario and Luigi, for example, like they said, oh, we're gonna bring Mario and Luigi back. You know, it's been dead for you know, for like half a decade now, but you know, we're gonna bring it back. It's time. And then they're like, we need the fan support, help for ideas, suggestions, because we're working with a new team. That's, you know, that this is the first ever Mario RPG that they're gonna do, because Alpha Dream is bankrupt and we didn't bought them. You know, could you please, you know, send art, send assets, just help. And then the fans do that because, believe me, there's a lot of Mario and Luigi fans. And then Nintendo's like, you know what? No, you're shoddy foddy. You fucking die, and we're not gonna do the game. Suck a lemon. Obviously, that's like the most extreme case possible, but at the same time, you get what I'm saying. The answer is clear. Okay, so you can't take damage like that. Got it. Cool! Oh yeah, I probably shouldn't. Okay. Yeah, I should have realized that I don't have full health. That's one blunder. No. Ah! Luckily now they see Mega Man does have fans and people who still enjoy and is willing to pay for content. Yeah, I mean at least they do now, but still, that's just... Man, again, that time would have been abysmal to be a fan of the series. I like this guy's voice actor. Well, okay then. Wow. Okay, that doesn't do shit for me. Yeah, let's just get out of there. Let's just not. It's not worth it. Okay. Just don't go to the corners. That's what I learned. Ugh! Oh, by the way, that sucking noise I made with my lips really hurt. My upper left lip has like a weird ring, right? Not like a physical like piercing ring. Like, okay, so I guess I might have bite into it or something at some point in time because I was checking it, the mirror, like a couple days ago, and there's like a red ring that looked like, you know, like some like cup or like something, you know, like sucked on it a little bit. Is the best way I can describe it. I know it's so weird, but just hang with me for a second so I can explain, right? And it's just like the outer ring is more redder than my lip, you know, than the inside of my lip looks like on average. And it's so bizarre because it's like, why is it like that? You know? Like, I didn't do that, I think. Or maybe I did without knowing. Maybe I, like, was biting my lip on my sleep or some shit, but... You know, I'm not really much of a lip biter. Okay, how about we actually win? Uh-huh. Alright, I just... Yeah. I had all the chance to win. I had the right mojo, the right vibe. I think what really got me is just... how fast that charging attack from directly left to right across the room. That boss does. Like, it's just that move caught me off guard hard. Totally might be. But either way. Yeah, I don't know why my lip is like that. Like, that part of my lip has been hurting. And this is like, it's not a COVID thing either, because I've had it hurting there before COVID. So I don't know what the fuck happened there. Like, I've been trying my best to not fuck with it in my mouth, but at the same time, it's just there, you know? What I'm thinking might have happened, like right now, what I'm thinking is that maybe I ate a really hot piece of food, like fries or some shit, like that just came out of the oven. Because sometimes I like to do that. I like to eat food, like, when it's really hot. Because I get too hungry after it's baked or cooked or etc. And I just... and it just left a ring of just damage there, and it's trying to heal. But my dumbass keeps, like, fucking around with it with my tongue. Sometimes. I don't even remember why I brought that up in the first place. My personalized red ring of death. Okay. Elefante Gaming. Well, this guy isn't hard. It's just like, you know, knowing what to do is the hardest part. Which I appreciate that. That's cool. It feels nice to have so many bosses in this game that are just like, you know, it's a bit challenging, but not in a bullshit way. Like, it's awesome. Now that makes me so happy. keep doing it to myself. No more birds. When's the wind coming in? Oh, there it is. Oh no, come on, come on, right through. Okay. Sniper Joe. That's the one Mega Man, you know, like usual enemy that I know the name of by heart. For no reason. I just do. Like, I don't know the name of these, you know, Death Roombas. I don't know what the fuck they're actually called. Sniper Joe? My homie. Obviously. Privileges. We're just gonna go up here, I guess. Oh, that was unfortunate. Okay. Okay, there is beeping. Okay, sorry. There's just fucking beeping. Okay, I'm gonna quickly go take care of that. I'm gonna see what's beeping in my house. I don't even know if my mic is picking it up, but I heard it through my headphones. So, I'm gonna be right back. Hold on. Okay, sorry for that unorthodox BRB. I was just wondering if, like, if I'm, what was going on? Like, am I gonna die? No, no. My grandma, on one of her phones, because she has multiple phones for whatever reason, she had a timer on, and I think she went out, like, just now. So, I just turned it off. So bizarre. The illustration above is canon. What? I don't even... What is that in chat? What? What's this? It's like... So it's like a guy with like a beard. And then like Arie is in the middle. There's like five guys. Oh, it's the sex meme. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, with the girl. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. Now... I forgot about that. Five guys. Yeah, five guys. You know, like the restaurant. Obviously. Oh! Five Guys is a bit mid, but I had them in 2020 once. Okay. Well, I went to Five Guys, maybe like 6 months ago, I want to say. About 6 months ago. So, I think it's... Whoa. Whoa, yeah, I'm not winning this time. I thought it was fine. I mean, I don't think it's crazy fantastic. You know, like, I prefer Culver's, for example, or Chick-fil-A. You know, on a food base, not on an ethics and morals base. You? What are you talking about, you? I haven't been to Culver's in 12 years. Yeah, I love their food. I think Culver's has to be like my favorite place to get like fast food. I don't get fast food a lot anymore. Um, I think the last time I had fast food was the last time I had Five Guys. So, you know, I've been really taking care of my health, but still, the cheese curd. Oh yeah, the cheese curds in Culver's is top tier. It's actually really fantastic. But yeah, Culver's is top tier. Isn't Chick-fil-A anti-LGBT? Okay, so I don't want to get all political here, but just so I can explain to you what happened with that. There was a point in time where the corporation Chick-fil-A was sending out money for you know, to support like an anti-LGBT group that harmed people in, I think, foreign countries or just in general. Okay, just to keep it simple. However, they eventually backtracked from supporting them after a while, and they said, "Hey, we're not gonna do that anymore. We now understand the error of our ways, and we will stop doing it." You know, just to get good PR. I stopped eating at Chick-fil-A ever since I heard about it for the first time. Since, you know, I don't really, I don't like that. That's not cool. Not a good thing to do. However, they have stopped doing that for years now. At least known to the public. I mean, maybe they still are doing like kind of crummy garbage behind the scenes, but as far as the public knows, they apologized and they stopped. That doesn't necessarily stop the damage that they've done. You know, it doesn't like reverse it. But at least they acknowledged it and apologized for it. So they you know, they're just trying to save their asses. But whatever. Anyways, Culver's is better, so who fucking cares? just go get Culver's.
What is it,
oh my oh no, look at him!
There's someone hijacking our signal.
Oh my god.
Indeed it could. My genius neither runs nor hides.
Wily.
Light than you, Mega Man. How dare you use my double gear system? Now you've crossed the line. I'll turn you into scrap myself.
Nah.
I'm at point E1685578. Come to my
Whoa.
fortress.
Did Wily just dox himself?
That's all we needed.
Oh.
Heading out, Dr. Light.
It's time to finish this. Good luck, Mega Man. It's up to you to stop Dr. Wily.
Oh, that's hilarious.
You can do it, Mega Man.
Mega, be careful out there.
Okay.
I want to try Culver's. My girlfriend says good stuff about it. I love it. It's, again, my favorite fast food place. So, you got the Arie seal of approval. You know, if that's worth anything to you. Okay, well, I appreciate the voice acting for the laugh. Even though it sounded like it was taken only one, like, it was only one take. It was just like, do an evil laugh. Alright, good enough. Can you make a zero emote? I don't know what you're talking about. Like, zero as in your partner? I don't want to be rude, chat, but why would I want to make an emote for somebody who is not necessarily related to me or my content? Like, I don't I don't want to be mean. I'm trying to be as politely saying as easy as possible as, like, no. Like, If you had your own Twitch channel, okay, so put yourself in my position. If you had your own Twitch channel, and someone said, "Hey, can you make an emote based off of, you know, my partner?" And like you know that person as a friend, maybe they're a close friend, but they're still a friend. And you don't really know their partner too well. I mean, you're friends with their partner, but you don't really know them too well. You don't have a reason to do that. I mean, I guess it would be different since you in particular are an artist and you could just do that. But I only have so many emote slots, and I don't want to. I want to fill those emote slots with stuff that are relating to community memes, or just art of my character, commissioned or otherwise. So again, I'm trying to be as polite as possible, because I don't want. I hate being mean to people, just because, you know. But I want you to understand the position that you put me in here. So, again, sorry, but them's the breaks. Missiles. Oh, so it does seem like we can. Oh no! It does seem like you can save, and it will actually save you progress between the Wily levels, stages, whatever you want to call them. So that makes me so happy. That means I don't have to play nothing but this game on my Switch until I beat it, because I doubt I'm gonna beat it tonight. Oh no. Uh-huh. Okay. The slide was what got me hurt. Oh! Okay, I don't really care. It's fine. The effect of them phasing in kind of hurts my eyes. Okay. Okay, I did not pay attention after that. Okay, what am I doing? I could just use the speed coil. Okay. Oh my god! Oh. Oh. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But hey, for a first attempt, I think we did pretty well on that first Wily stage right there. Not bad, not too shabby. Whew. Oh. All right. No, it's not high. It's just barely just not high enough. That's such a... Ooh! You know, it's just a... Ooh! You don't mind if I suddenly transform into Old Man Jenkins for a little bit, right? You know, You know, the good civilian, tax-paying, you know, drool schnobbing, full bobbing, Old Man Jenkins. You know, infamous SpongeBob character. When I was younger, I had the I don't know if this is an actual scene of SpongeBob or not, but I could have sworn that there was a scene with Old Man Jenkins was just shaking his ass. I swear this wasn't a YouTube poop. I swear this wasn't something I just imagined. Okay, I just thought there was just a scene in SpongeBob where Old Man Jenkins was thug shaking. All right, because that's just how SpongeBob is. That's just the way the show is. So. I would think about that so much. I would think about it all day and all night for weeks. I mean, and that doesn't mean, okay, this doesn't mean that I want Old Man Jenkins. Okay, I don't have any sexual attraction to Old Man Jenkins from SpongeBob, but I'm just saying that I thought about it a lot. Okay, just it was both bewildering and also entertaining at the same time. If you did, nobody would blame you. What? Jenkins kind of thick. Chat, why? Old Man Jake and Riz. What? What is this? What is this? Oh, I'm sorry. That really taken me aback there. Wow. Whew. Oh. That's fucking awesome. I never thought people would share the same sentiment about Jenkins as me from several years ago. Several years ago. Wow. Rule 34, Old Man Jenkins when? I'm gonna Google it. Okay. Well, you have fun with that. You have fun with looking up Old Man Jenkins porn. Alright, again, I don't have any sexual attraction towards Old Man Jenkins. I'm just not that kind of person. Or vixen. I don't know. Man, sometimes naming conventions is weird. You know? Sometimes breathing is weird. You know, like that shit goes in and it comes out and you're like, ugh. What if I don't want to be like, ugh? It's just been one of those days. I found a perfection, and I sent you perfection. I'm scared. I'm scared to even take a gander. um 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 I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's him. Okay. Okay, we're gonna. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, 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 my chest hurts. Oh, where'd he go? I can't find him anymore. Oh, okay. I'm trying to find a good place to. I'm trying to find a good home for him. Okay, you know what? I got it. I got it. I got the. Chat member almost died to this. I choked on my pizza. Oh my god. Okay, okay. Oh no 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 hold on hold on hold on no 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 this is better. I'm gonna put it over the gear system. The Jakin system. Wait, where'd it go? No 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 no. Okay, there we go. Okay. You were right, chat. This is perfection. There's no other way that I wanted to play Mega Man 10. I mean 11. Mega Man 11 with the old man Jenkins. Oh, this has to be one of the weirdest bits I've ever done. Oh my god. Oh, I can't even imagine. Who would draw that? Oh. Oh my god. I never thought. I never thought. Oh. Oh. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep it there, but I came over with this dude Jenkins. Oh. I don't know how to clip. Chat member, you watch so many of my streams. You are a super duper regular. You know, you're the most regular of regulars around here, you know. That's impressive. Here, I'll teach you real quick. Hover your mouse or tap your screen, or like the, you know, like the stream display, you know. And then there's a little clipboard icon. There you go. You click that and you can clip the moment that just happened. Give it a title, you know, make it as long or short as you want. There you go. That's how you clip any Twitch stream. Oh, that got a great laugh out of me. Thank you so much for showing me that. Oh, I never knew how much I needed this in my life. But I might have to look at my own time about the gif of Old Man Jenkins throwing it back. Since you guys seem very interested in the Jenkins Chronicles. Oh, it was not meant to be. Okay, this douchebag over here. Too late? What do you mean too late? I don't know what you mean. It's too late. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay, very fortunate. Oh no! To clip the glory? Yeah. But it's okay. It will be immortalized in the VOD channel. I'm never fast enough. I've thought about what would I feel, what would I do if the VOD channel just gets erased. Like if YouTube, for some reason, falsely takes down the VOD channel. Because that's the only place that has all the old streams. Conveniently for anybody to watch at any time. Or not all of them, but most of them. Like, over 95%. Because there's just some where I just either didn't know how to, or I forgot to, because personal things got in the way. You know, there was nothing I could have done about it. Okay, that's gone. Which is fine, I've come to terms with it, and I can't change the past, so... Gotta keep going forward. However, I do wonder how I would feel if just... Basically, the history of the streams were just to not exist. Well, number one, I would be very upset, obviously. Because I actually spent a lot of time, you know, giving them proper titles, even if it's simple sometimes, and giving them little fun descriptions, you know, tagging that what playlist they're on, and all the good jazz. And also be losing the non-stream stuff too, since I have some stuff that are not related to the streams, but are related to me there. And it's not saved anywhere else because I don't have the space for it. Like projects that are no longer being worked on that I can share and etc. Stuff like that. You know, I'd lose all that if the archive channel were just to stop existing one day. So I ponder, you know, like, what would I do? How would I feel? At least for the streams, for the majority of the new ones, I would be able to back them up, because what I do is that I make highlight versions of them, which don't go away on Twitch unless you actively choose to delete them. I have them unlisted. I don't know if Twitch eventually deletes old ones, because they're technically, you know, highlights. It's just the streams, except without the BRB segments if they're long, after a certain point. You know, after a certain date, because that's when I started to take out the BRB parts. Or, or if I played multiple games, then, you know, they'd be separate. So, technically, my Twitch as is also its own archive of all the streams. It's just all of the stuff is, you know, unlisted, because it's, you know, I want people to, you know, access the streams anytime on YouTube as of right now. So at least the modern stream history from I want to say the middle of 2022 until now, and for the foreseeable future, as long as I stay on Twitch, is preserved. Again, as long as Twitch doesn't automatically delete the the quote-unquote highlights. But they totally can, because, you know, they just have the power to, for whatever reason. Besides, it is unlisted, you know, nobody else but me can see them, and they're just collecting dust, so I wouldn't blame them if they needed to, because they need more space on their website one day. But at the same time, I feel like I would get over it eventually, because, you know, it would have happened and there would have been nothing I could do, and although it would always be a bummer, at least I still had the memories, you know, at least I was there And I was having fun with you guys and other chat members, other people that I collaborate with, whatever. And I think that's what's most important, just the memories. And although I want the history, and I want it to be there for all of time, that's the thing about history. There's no good way to preserve everything forever sometimes. Sometimes the best way to preserve content becomes obsolete, and then a lot of things get lost in translation from one era of humanity to the next. So, you know. Oh my god! The damn drones! But yeah, that's the kind of thing I think about nowadays instead of old man Jenkins. You know, you understand, you get it. uh. His coconut gun fires in spurts if he shoots ya. Sucks to suck, dude. Huh! I never played DK64. The only Donkey Kong games I've played have been like 3 worlds of Donkey Kong Country 1, all of Donkey Kong Country Returns, and like the first world of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I wanted to play more of Tropical Freeze because I love platformers and, you know, just have fun. I mean, can you tell? Can you tell? But, at the time I was experiencing Joy-Con drift, and I was so busy, and I kept going from place to place. I didn't have time to replace them. I didn't have time to, sit at home and play on my TV. And then before I know it, another game that I was really excited for came out. So, it's just been in my to-play list ever since. I got a physical copy too, because I just wanted that now with Funky Kong mode, whatever it's called. Because I just thought it was so funny. I japed myself on the same part multiple times. Why? Now, okay. Okay. I need to BRB to check on something. Because it pertains to my axolotls, and I want to make sure that they're good. I cleaned their tank earlier today for people who weren't here when I said that, and I'm just trying to make sure that I did everything correctly and they're not hurting. I was gentle and careful about it, and I got help from my grandma, but still, they're very sensitive creatures, so I'm gonna go check on that. I'm gonna be back in a little bit. Okay, so everything does seem to be fine. I was just really concerned, and I was just double checking everything because I love my babies. My axolotls are my babies. So, while other people really love their cats, dogs, frogs, snakes. I have my axolotls. They're my children. They're my babies. So. I'm sure you could understand, at least to some extent, of I'm just trying to make sure my pet's okay. So, but no, they're fine. They're good. They're just chilling. It's always really nerve-wracking to clean their tank because they always need to be underwater. And also, they're just so sensitive, man. But I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it anymore. I'm good. Alright. Huh. Bozo. Bozo the clown! Oh! Oh my god, that sounded like a lady going into labor. Not gonna even try. I learned my lesson. Fuck! Oh! I was too busy thinking about the lesson I learned that I messed up. Oh! Hey, Stinky! Die! Okay, this is the part where I have trouble with... Oh my god, my tippy toes! My toes! Okay. Okay, read that. That's threatening. The guy swirling around and that, you know, the air puff, you know, like the shootout and die in all directions, threatening as hell. Okay, I just gotta go. Oh, no, please! Wow! Pain and suffering. That's all I gotta say about that. That's all I gotta say. You okay? Wait, no! Ah! No! Unfortunate. Why do I even bother? Shoo shoo she she. She popped the poopy. Sorry, I'm very fluent in Simoleon. Shoopa-dee, shoopa-doo. Hickety-hee, hickety-boo. Oh! Wow. Oh my god, he said the text! Oh, oh okay. I thought I could do a cool trick, but nope. Okay. Well. Oh, that was cool though. That was neat. Okay. Every time I hear the da 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 da, I think about Scott the Woz. I hear the da da da. Like I know this has nothing to do with that one game that Scott, you know, used the music after in his old episodes, but I have incredible Scott the Woz brain rot, okay? And it's really showing. It's not like I want Scott Wozniak to marry me or anything. I just really like his stuff. I think he's a great entertainer, and an even greater nerd. He's everything I ever wanted to be. Well, at least when it comes to finding someone entertaining to talk about video games, primarily Nintendo games. If you couldn't tell, he's right up my alley. I've always been a huge Nintendo nerd, so really dime a dozen. On the topic of comedic video game reviewers, this is one very small YouTube channel that I found called Ty the One Up Guy. Ty as in like the letters TY, not like tie as in, you know, I'm tying my shoes. And let me say, like, his stuff is pretty good too. So if you want a new face to watch, a new personality, and you're in the market for video game, mostly Nintendo game related review content with some skits here and there, look up Ty, again, TY, the One Up Guy on YouTube. Pretty good. Sometimes I wonder if I should ask small creators that I like, that I don't know personally, if we should cross over, like do a crossover stream or just, you know, do shit together. Oh, excuse me, wow. What did I eat? I don't even remember what I ate. Oh, I remember now. Yeah, I had some beans. Even though I don't really like eating beans too much, you know, it's good. Eating healthy, you know, that bullshit. That marketing scheme. So I ate some beans. Good shit. I think that might be why I had the rancid burp right there. For some reason, when I was younger, I thought Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank's name was Rancid. Rancid and Clank. I'm not a PlayStation kid. Okay. Fuck. I think that was the first time in this entire game where I saw one of those guys, Sniper Joe, actually jump. A little bit of a hoppy hop. A little bit of a hop hop. Huh. slide saved me. I didn't even mean to click that. My fingers just decided to click in because it was resting on there. Alrighty. You're getting there. I can say that much. At least I can get to this part of the stage with relatively no hassle. Because baby, the next part of the stage is all hassle. Okay, so let's wait it up for a sec. And then we die! And then we die! And then we die. Okay, so we take out the drones after going into the middle. Then we wait. Oh, this is my last life. Wait, never mind. There was still hassle. Pain. Okay. I was waiting for him, forgetting that I have to actually initiate. Okay, wait for this to shoot, then we go for the kill. I hesitated. I hesitated and I pulled out. And then I wanted to pull back in. And that did not go well. Okay. Once I get to the third pillar, I'm just gonna sit there and we're gonna see what to do. We're gonna find out. Because I want to get a good system of how to get across. Okay, I don't want to keep getting stuck there. All right. Huh. He. Ah! Oh no! All right, I'm feeling like just to start over this continue. Luckily, there's a death pit right there. Die. See, dying is not as painful if you do it on your own. Okay. Alright, alright. Okay. I know this is coming out of nowhere, but I was just quietly thinking to myself about, you know, cheat codes. Right? Because, like, I like to do this, and I like to press back and forth. Or, you know, if the game allows me to teabag, I would do that too. Just to keep my fingers idle while I'm waiting for stuff to happen on screen. Or my chance to go somewhere on screen, whatever. And then I think about, obviously, the infamous Konami code. We all know it. And if you don't know what I'm talking about by name, I'm talking about up, down, left, right, BA, start. Then I was thinking about the one time I heard, I think it was online, on an online chat forum, that you could play as Luigi in New Super Mario Bros. DS. Now, I love Luigi, alright? Luigi's my favorite Mario character. He's fun, he's quirky, he has a lot of personality. He's the superior Mario brother in every way. And I love him. Alright. So, when I found out that you can play through the entirety of New Super Mario Bros. DS with Luigi, I died. Because at first I didn't believe it. I thought it was just a hoax, you know. I already knew that not everything on the internet was truthful. I mean, I hope people know that. You know, whenever they have access to browsing on the internet on their own. But still, I took it with a big grain of salt. I thought it was like a, you know, like Luigi in Mario 64 kind of thing. But no, it was real. You have to hold L, and you know, select a save file. It doesn't have to be a new one either. It could be a one that already exists. And then there you go. You can play through the game as Luigi. Oh, that's why I wanted to jump. Okay. Alright. So when I inevitably play through New Super DS, I'm playing that bad boy as Luigi all the way through. All the way. Because I love Luigi. They even gave him voice lines and everything too. Like a whole, like, Luigi Game Start, you know, like thing. It's like, it's all properly Luigi. It was not half-assed. I think it's one of the last Nintendo games to have like a secret like that, you know, where it's like, oh, you have to press certain things on the controller or you know, just to unlock a secret that can affect the whole game. And by golly, it's just one of those moments in gaming where it's super unnecessary, but it's so awesome. You know? Especially because I've, again, always been a fan of Luigi more than Mario, so what can I say? It was spectacular. Aha, the japes! Oh, the japes! Ah. Jape apes. Oh. There we go. No! Yes! No! Shit! Huh? Okay, get me out of here. I hate this part so much. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it gently. Okay. Okay. This is our last life, so that checkpoint means nothing, but I appreciate it. Oh, yes, of course, yes. Yeah, I'm very glad I used that. That did not help. I don't want to do this. I just don't. Okay. Oh, hold on. Give me 1 sec. Wait. Oh, everything's good? Okay, awesome. Sorry, my a family member walked into my room and was telling me everything was good with my axolotls as well. Because I asked them to also please take a look. so I could have a second opinion. I guess, okay, so the main issue about it was the filter. The filter was acting weird. I have a filter system because they need really clean water to be able to breathe and drink it fine. Because they both, you know, obviously they breathe the water since they're, amphibious creatures that live in it. However, they also need to drink it. So obviously we need it to be good and clean. So when the filter wasn't working to how it usually does, it was making me kind of freak out. It was making me very, very anxious because I don't want them to fucking die. But no, I checked in it and it was working more than decent. But I asked a family member to please take a better look and to see if they could fix it. Because I tried to do everything that I could on my own. And I just died. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to explain. Like, I tried. Maybe it was just like a unplug and replug kind of thing, but either way. It either just needed time to heat up or warm up, or it doesn't matter. It's all good. That's all that matters. That's the thing. The thing-a-maling. The thing-a-ding-a-ling. The jing-a-ling-ding-a-bing. You know what I mean? The thing-a-wingle jingle bing. Yeah, you get it. You understand. You're smart. I hope I can get to that checkpointed area with more than one life left. Or more than, 0 lives left, I should say. Why? Every time with this guy. This motor pad guy. Okay, here we go. Here we come. Here we go. Oh, at the same time. That's brand new. Oh no! Oh Yahoo! Yahoo! No! Oh, I didn't even get there where I wanted to go. Okay, no. We could do it again. I believe. I believe! Okay. Huh? No, why didn't you die? No! Okay. Alright. Listen here. It's not what it sounds like. Okay? No, I'm not gonna say anything about it. Nope. Nope. I refuse. I plead the fuck! Did you guys know that there's a new rule on YouTube where it says if you swear within the 15 seconds of a video or too much in a video, that your video will get age restricted or not, or at least will get demonetized or have limited ads on it in general. like, I understand the monetizing a video that's hate speech, obviously, or that has racial slurs, also obviously, but, you know, they both want you to make content not for kids, but at the same time, they also want you to make content for adults without swearing. And I feel like the easiest way to do like like for example Nintendo content, Nintendo gaming content with for primarily for adults is to have swearing, to say like, oh, have a little bit of a fucky wucky here and there. And it's so vague, like there's no limit, like it doesn't tell you exactly what swears you can't say anymore, or how much of a swear you can say per video, depending on length. Like there's nothing. It's vague, so they can purposefully, like fit whatever criteria they want to fill. The ads are inappropriate sometimes, and it's fine since they actually deteriorates the platform and gets more money. Yeah. When it comes to advertisers, you can almost get away with anything, which includes scamming people and inflicting viruses into people's phones, which has happened before. But, when it comes to people on the platform, they don't, they're not treated equally. And I understand, having more priority towards advertisers, that's fine as a business, but when it gets to the point where it's ruining the whole point of the business in the first place, and the consumers are not happy, then why? Like, again, I understand demonetizing videos that are, that are actual hate speech and that have horrible words in them, like horrible slurs. Like, for example, let's take the N-word, for example, like that's obviously something really bad, and that makes sense. That's like a 100% makes sense situation scenario to me. But at the same time, just having the rule of you can't say swears within the first 7 to 15 seconds of a video, and you can't say too many swears as a new guideline that was just added. And that doesn't only affect all new videos, but also every single old video that's been on the platform before that rule as well. They're also affected too. So many people's channels are now fucked over because of it. For a minute after I heard, but that was lucky. That was so lucky. After a minute after I heard the rule, like literally the minute I heard about it, I was thinking to myself, do I want to censor the streams a little bit in terms of like me saying less swears? Because although yes, it's on Twitch and I know they don't really care, again, as long as it's not hate speech, at the same time, my content does go out to YouTube, and who knows, maybe one day the VOD channel, the archive channel, will get monetized, and that would be, a source of revenue for me. Then I realized that, you know what? No. I don't want to have to censor myself just because a big corporation wanted me to. That's not an NDA, obviously. That's different. So, don't worry. I'm going to keep having a sailor mouth on streams. Unless Twitch adds the same dumbass rule for some unknown dumb reason. But it's times like these where I wish there was more competitors against YouTube directly. Because competition is what really... competition brings innovation, Okay. Is this... Okay, no, no, we have all of our lives. Look at that. That's awesome. So, there you go. That's a little bit of news for you if you haven't heard. And if not, then I'm surprised. But at the same time, I know not everyone actively looks for internet news like that. I try to at least once a day just so I can be caught up with what's going on. Usually from Omni. You know, the host of Lay at Omni, otherwise known as Inferno Omni, on Twitter. I love that guy. He's so funny. I love the big skull in the back. Huh? Oh my god, not him. I hate him. I hate him so much. I hate him so... I wish my voice was 100% fine so I could scream to the top of my lungs to express my hatred. Okay, at least we have speed gear. Okay. That will help us against the yellow devil. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, speed gear is gonna be mega W for this watch. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I just gotta keep my calm. Gotta keep my cool. Huh? What? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, this is a fight I'm gonna use my E-Takes on because I don't want to do that. I don't want to deal with that shit. Okay, here we go. I might, you know, if I need to, I will absolutely use all 6 of them. I would actually. This is not a bluff, okay? I'm not bluffing here. Charge shot is our best friend. And also speed gear. No, it didn't go through! Okay, whatever. One shot, one hit. One piece. The bedroom set, one piece. Okay, fuck off. So we kind of know what to expect now, right? The children. Right. And then... Nope. Nope, there's nothing I could do. There was nothing I could have done. There's nothing I could have done. What the fuck? Okay, whatever. Okay, so... Although... I understand he's a staple of the series, so... I don't mind him being here. It's definitely more tolerable with... Speed gear, obviously, but still, just... God... You know... Okay. 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 That's something at least! Okay. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, just do the same trick twice, like a one-trick pony. Giddy up, partner, cause I'm gonna die. Oh shit, I actually am gonna die. Oh no! Wait, no, he's almost dead! Oh shit! The overheating. Die. Whew, okay. We got him. W. Okay. Gonna save real quick. Please. Alright. Onwards and Thronwards. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. I was wondering why that didn't go through. Oh, excuse me. Jesus. Okay. Yee. So the music is exactly the same here. Very interesting. Monkey guy. I mean, I could just use my fire ability. Maybe. No, we didn't. We don't need it. We're good. Oh my god! Oh my god, too! Oh shit. Okay, whatever. Come on, die, die, die. Okay. Okay, great. We made our great escape. Whew! That was very fun, but very, very thrilling. Oh. Okay. Sure. I'm glad I understand what to do. Ow! I say as I die. Oh, that's also a weak point too? Okay. Oh, I'm supposed to take out both. Oh, Jesus! Okay, I did bad, but whatever, I got through. No checkpoint. Okay, whatever. Is that way to kill? Oh, I can't kill you. Alright. Ow. I like that. I mean, I wasn't expecting it, but it wasn't like a bad surprise where it just happened and you had to deal with it. In terms of it, like just you dying. Like that was neat. That got a thumbs up from me. Okay, I might die. And I'm not sure where the last checkpoint was, so how about let's not die here. Actually, this is my last life, so it doesn't even matter. Dead. Let's just jump right back in. Ah! Imagine, imagine shooting to the right while looking to the left. Okay, I know what they're doing, but God, that looks goofy. Like, just the particle does not add up, and that's hilarious. I know it's like an instant turn, and I appreciate that, but it's just a little goofy, but not bad goofy. I prefer that over, you know, being forced to shoot one direction because you started shooting that way until you stopped firing. Believe me, some games do that, and I don't really like it. You know, if it's uncontrollable. Unless you actively choose to do that. That's different. Woofy Chew live. You know Woofy Chew? You asked the same question yesterday, didn't you? Oh yeah, but no, I think my mic was muted yesterday when I answered. Because I remember my mic was muted for a big part of yesterday's stream, on accident. But I just said Woofy Chew. She's a sweetheart. Isn't Wolfie Chew the Storytime animator who was like a high-pitched voice? Like a naturally high-pitched voice? Yes? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought she was. I don't really like to watch her stuff. I tried to watch some of her Storytime animations years ago. It wasn't for me. Although, she seems like a cool person. I didn't know she even streams, but that's cool. I'm more of a Jaden kind of person. I love me some animations. Or, you know, from Jaden. I liked the Odd Ones Out for a long time, too. I think he's alright as well. She's also a VTuber? Who, Woofy Chew or Jaden? Because I know Jaden's a VTuber. I'm not crazy about VTubers. Like, I acknowledge they exist, and I think it's cool that the PC can handle the, you know, having a 3D model constantly rendering in real time. Also, you know, some of them are really cute, but I'm not crazy about it. Both are VTubers. Okay. Like, for example, I personally prefer to not be a VTuber because that's just not the kind of style I'm going for. There's nothing wrong with VTubers, by the way. I think I've talked about it before, but it's just both not for me. I don't really care about watching them most of the time. Sometimes, you know, like, okay, sure, why not? You know, just for funsies. But Arie VTuber model would be so cool. I've said this to friends, and I've said this on streams multiple times, I believe. If anybody makes me a PNG tuber, or, I'm gonna die. No, if somebody ever makes me a PNG tuber model, or a VTuber model, you know, as a 3D model, then I would do one stream with them, you know? I would do one stream. Just to use it, to appreciate it. But I would never go out of my way to commission one or make one. Because again, that's not something that I personally am very much into. I'm very neutral about it. That's the best way to put it. I'm very neutral about it. Like, I don't care either way. But, you know, I understand the appeal. But yeah, so many people want me to be a VTuber. Maybe one day in the future, I would change my mind just because people want me to. You know, if there's like a crazy amount of demand for people wanting me to be a ToonTuber or a VTuber or whatever, then fuck it. You know, that's, you know, supply demand. Give people what they want. Make them happy. But I personally don't care too much about it. So, but yeah, a lot of people want me to do that kind of thing. Again, if I ever get a model or PNG, then there you go. I'll do it at least once. Snook said he was gonna make a PNG tuber of me once. And then he never did. And this is not me giving him shit. I'm just saying that he said that and he never did. To be fair, I've done the same thing for multiple different things. I feel like we all have. We've all said, oh, I want to do this thing. Or I'm going to do this thing. And then we don't. But you could have made it happen. Snook emote usage. It's so awesome to see other people use Snook emotes on my chat. It's so awesome. I know Snook really likes it when people use Arie emotes on his chat as well. Oh my god, every time I walk into this place, I die and get a game over. I have not gone farther than that fucking area. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. Alright. Shit, my purple M&Ms. Okay, I'm good. I got hit a lot there. Which is very unfortunate. Because I don't think that's a checkpoint before this area. Or maybe it's after this. Never mind. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe there's a checkpoint after this one. This little mini boss. Shit. Also get hit a lot too. No. Okay, they really make you earn it. Either that or there's just no checkpoint besides the boss door. Which I doubt they would do that, because they haven't done that the entire game. Wouldn't be opposed to it though. Just would be annoying. A little bit. Tad bit. Okay, we're getting up to the spot. Oh, I'm gonna die again. Okay. I think I know what I'm gonna do. Oh my god, no, I forgot these! Oh! Ah! You need to moan more often? I don't moan on purpose. Like, those are not moans, those are just sounds of distress. You need to distress more often. Oh, no. Please die. Okay. I might E-tank in the middle of a level, which is something I don't think I've ever done before in the series. But we'll see. Shit, my ball. Okay, I got too antsy. That's all my fault. I was fine without the speed gear. I japed myself again. I'm the Japinator 456. Alright. Alright, we are getting to the room again. My plan is simple. Just, speed gear. Just speed gear, you know. Stay calm and speed gear. Can somebody make that a shirt? Stay calm and speed gear. Obviously. What a fucking... What a fucking... This is great. Actually, I don't need to do this. I can just leave. This is a checkpoint. Okay. So now there's explosive monkeys. Okay. And explosive me's. Okay, this is my last life. And to continue, let's take a look in the book and cook. What they cooking? No! Shit, whatever. That just die. Okay, this is not as bad as I thought it would be. Okay, this kind of sucks though. Why? I am effectively making this harder in every turn. Okay, come on. Just. Oh, I have to fight this guy? Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's normal. It's normal. This is normal. Fuck my britches! Okay. Okay, this is so interesting. I like this a lot. But jeez, this is anxiety inducing. Please die. Okay. Oh, Riley! Sure thing, says chat. What the fuck are you? Oh yeah, it's this guy. I hope they know I hate them. Okay. Oh, this is so cool. This is actually a really cool segment. I'm literally one hit away from death. Okay, if I make it to the boss door, I will use an E-tank and fight the boss. Okay! Well, it's decided, I guess. I mean, fuck it, why not? I have a lot of nuts and bolts, so buying more is not really a problem. What the fuck? Okay. Sure. Yeah. This is the thing. Okay, do I just dodge it and then I can attack it? Am I supposed to be attacking part of it? Like the... Okay, I'm gonna try to attack the red part. Wait, is it just a... Oh, no, I got it, okay. Oh my god, what the fuck is this thing? I hate this. Oh, I get it. Huh. Okay, every time I think I get it, it throws a new thing at me. Like, literally, as soon as I'm like, oh yeah, I get it. Did he heal? No. That's silly. Silly talk. Silly Billy Willy Jilly. I should probably heal. Should I? If I hit it one more time, I'll heal. Or maybe I should say when I hit it one more time. Oh my god! Oh! I'm really in it for the long haul, I guess. This thing is so bizarre. Like, what the fuck? So yeah, you hit its outer shell. And then it fucking blasts. Teleports away like a little bitch baby. Baby bitchin'. Okay, it doesn't heal though, that's good. That's the best time to hit it, at that state. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, you got it, buddy. I got stuck. Okay, this is great. I don't want to risk it. I don't. No, thank you. I'm just fuck it. I'm just saying fuck it, you know. I think this is a reasonable thing to do, right? Lame? Listen, it might be lame, but do you really want to watch me go through the same level for 2 hours? Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, like, I know that was super lame, but I don't fucking care. Yes? Oh yeah, you're the same chat member that wanted that wanted me to just go through the Sonic 3 Air menus for a half hour. Your pain is my fun. Well, too bad. Okay? Because I'm not doing that. Listen, the game's gonna give me the ability to buy full heals, and I'm gonna use it.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Ta-da!
Are you sure?
Ta-da!
Looks like you can't.
Me what? Aren't you the same chat member that wanted me to stay in the Sonic 3 and Knuckles modded option screen for like a half hour? Or I was the one who wanted Mario 3 to completely restart when you die, like in Mario 1. Yeah, I know you also asked for that. Yay, caveman, says chat. I don't know what that means, but yeah, okay. Caveman. I still only have 1 life, so let's see how far this 1 life Andy will go. Oh, the boss door is right here. Okay, is this a boss gauntlet? Is that what this is? Oh, this is the boss gauntlet. Okay. This is interesting. I don't know any of these guys' weakness, so I guess we're just gonna have to find out, right?
Never thought you'd make it this far. I'll drop you like a ton of bricks.
Are you weak to acid? No. Shit. I know I'm dying. I don't care. I'm just trying to figure it out. I don't know if that's weakness or what. I mean, it works either way. Oh yeah, that is weakness, for sure. Boy, that ran out. Whoops. Okay, so bombs is the weakness, I guess. Most likely. Get bricked? I sure did. Okay. Let's try to figure out the weaknesses of the others. This beginning area is kind of unnecessary, but at the same time I don't really care because it's super short. It's just to butter you up. Alright, let's try number 2. Okay, so this is Acid Guy. True. What would Acid be weak to? Electricity? I'm not really sure. Let's try... Is that weakness? No? Balls? Okay, that's not quite it. Mind if I make a video real quick? Might take a few minutes. Yeah, I don't mind. You don't need my permission. Okay. I'll be back soon. Okay, chat. Let's try T-Storm.
Ruined my new concoction. Take an acid bath. Acid bath.
Is it? That's not it? Oh no, that is it. Whatever. I already used all my special power. So I guess it's T-Storm. It's really hard to tell. It's not like the other games where it's like, it's very apparent because it stuns them. No way, I love Pac-Man. Chat. Chat, this is not Pac-Man. Okay, I guess we can keep trying with the others. Or maybe I should just die, because I don't have all my weapons. Okay, this has to, like, this guy's weakness has to be electricity, right? Like, does that make sense? Okay. Okay, I don't think they have traditional weaknesses. Besides, I've ran out of energy. Should I look it up? Should I look up if they have traditional weaknesses? Because if they don't, I'll fight them fair and square if it's just... I want to know what I'm dealing with. I'm not seeing any objections. Then again, the brick guy died really fast to the big bombs. Or does everyone die really fast to the big bombs? Okay, let's just keep experimenting. Because obviously bricks should die because of bombs. That makes sense, but... I don't know, man. Well, let's just try to blow this guy up. Yeah, everyone dies really fast at the bottom. Okay, so it's just a matter of playing real good. Okay, you know what? No, fuck it. I know this is cheap, but I at least want to know if they have proper weaknesses. Because, like, they should, right? Like, that's a staple. It's the thing. Who messaged me? Okay, so... Does... Mega Man 11 have bosses have weaknesses? Okay, so in traditional Mega Man fashion, each of the robot masters is weak to a specific weapon in Mega Man 11. Okay, so it is a thing. Alright, so I'm not going fucking crazy. Who's the easiest boss in Mega Man 11? Okay. So I guess I should try to take a look. Or not try to take a look. Try to figure out for my own, right? I mean, we're gonna be here for a while. Try to figure it out. But if you don't mind, if that's what you want, we can try for a while. And if I'm not figuring it out at all, then we can say fuck it. Is that the weakness? Bricks? Yeah, okay, so this guy is weak to bricks. That's good to know. This guy does not like architecture. Oops. I'm dead. Okay. So what is the second guy weak to then? Okay, so they're weak to this. It's interesting. But yeah, like I said, not like the other Mega Man games that don't stun in place, which is so like they still have the they can still perfectly attack you fine, or attack you perfectly fine. I mean, which I find super interesting. Like I think that's an interesting take. It just makes it harder for me because I actually have to plan instead of just going in and just kind of dodging and then going in for the kill. I want to say acid? No. Thunder. No. Fire. Oh wait, no. Someone else is weak to fire, right? I can't really tell. It kind of looked like it, but then again, maybe it's just a multi-hit attack? It's really hard to tell. It's so hard to tell, man. Ah. Okay. Tube 4.
I bet you can't bounce like this.
Wait, is that the weakness? Is it just the charge shot? Is it really just a charge? Okay. I'm not gonna complain. That's just interesting. But in turn, they bounce around like that, so... Is it really an advantage? Ugh, it doesn't make the fights any easier, which is interesting. I'd argue even harder in some cases. I'm gonna assume this guy is weak to acid. No. Okay. Balls? It's the balls. In that case. Okay, there we go. So that's one of a handful. Obviously they have to be weak to the fire, right? Elegant. Yeah, they are. But even so... Okay. I had all the reaction time in the world. Let's see if they're weak to anything else like this. Oh wait, no, that's their attack. I'm not completely convinced that fire is a weakness. I mean, it makes sense, but they didn't seem crazy affected? I don't know, maybe I'm really looking into something that isn't there. Oh yeah, it's the electricity. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna go on a limb and say that you're weak to the wind. Let's take a look. Yeah, very weak. Whoops. Whoops. Uh-huh. I'm back. Welcome back, chat member. So we figured out these three weaknesses for sure, and I think maybe the bouncy one is just charge shot. I still want to experiment with that, but either way, I want to assume this guy's is acid then. Let's find out. No, but it's very helpful against the fight. Is it this? Is it? No, it doesn't look like it. Maybe it is? Maybe it just does a little damage? I don't know. You can know that the fire is out. Okay. So, the bottom three left to right, we got... Let's try the fire one on the acid dude. Or... No, the bomb dude, sorry, not the acid dude. I'm thinking maybe fire is his weakness, since it's not for the other one. Maybe, perhaps. No, it isn't. Okay, so, let's see. Oh, excuse me. I'm not even trying to be nasty, just like, I'm burping with my mouth closed and it makes that noise. Okay, so, fire. Right? Yep, it's fire. Okay. There was nothing I could have done. It does make the fight a bit easier, but not super easy. Alright, let's go back to Brick Guy. I still feel like his explosions... It's hard to tell because it does a lot of damage regularly. Alright, maybe Acid is weak to explosions. Maybe that's the real matchup here. Oh, doesn't look like it. Yeah, okay. So not the balls, not the electricity. The P driver? Did we try that? I mean, it punctures through their armor. So maybe? That's the wrong one. Well. Okay, let's just say that's that. Who are you? Did we find the weakness for this guy? Oh, it was the bricks, right? Hold on, is it the bricks? No. That looks like a regular damage to me. Obviously, he wouldn't be weak to his own thing. That's dumb. Okay, I'm very confused. Huh. Whew. So, T-Storm, P-Driver, B-Torch, B-Ball, and S-Thunder are all weak to stuff. Maybe it's this. Yeah, okay. There's like a sparkle effect that happens. Okay, so it is the acid. Okay, so we figured that out. Even if I die, so easy. So we figured out all the weaknesses. I guess we just have to put it into fruition. I don't have any sense of who's easier than who. The only person I feel like is the hardest is what's it? The acid guy, because you have to be so close to him with the special ability. So we'll try to save him for a bit later. For now, let's use some explosives.
What are you doing here? You're just another brick in the wall.
Okay, good. Even Mega Man knows he's overpowered. Oh, I ran out of the energy, okay. That's okay. We can just hit him with the regular. The good old Blasty Wast. Again, I'm a big fan of a desperation attack. Oh, why not? We'll try to do this guy. Who ruined my new cock? Okay, whoops. Okay, I'm missing hard. Yeah, this, even though it's his weakness, it's so hard. Ow. Not fair. I overused the gear. I can't use it anymore right now. Okay, well, I guess I just have to do the rest of the fight without it, or without the screwdriving. Wait, no, but okay, no, they have the electricity particles whenever the thing breaks. So maybe it's not their weakness. What the fuck are they weak to? Huh? It can't be the bricks, right? No, cause the other guy's weak to the bricks. So this motherfucker's weak to nothing? there's no one else weak to the acid. Is there? Wait, hold on. Now I hate this so much. I was thinking maybe I should write down the weaknesses of everyone, but I figured no, that's too much. I'm trying to wrap my head around what to do. Okay, so obviously we know who that's for. We know that one. And technically also just a regular Mega Buster. You can't be weak to your own shit, can you?
Welcome to my chemical paradise. I'll melt you to the last bone.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I'm just doomed. So I guess I was right. Maybe. Well, either way, that power is, is gone. So. Alright. Oh, I overused it. I didn't notice. I didn't realize. For a second, I thought he said newt. Newt! Nude. No, not nude. I thought you said newt. Like newt. I doubt there's a boss where I can kill so fast, but we can try, I guess. With this guy. Okay, no. If there was one, I'd imagine it'd be this one. Oh, okay, so I was on the right track, I just didn't kill him fast enough. Now, I still can't. Okay, whatever, let's just try this one. Okay, so it is this, because they have the electricity on them, yeah. Alright. It's good to know. Okay. Okay. She fucking knows. Who's this again? The ball guy. Imagine being, like, weak to rubber balls. Just... a ball pit is your worst enemy. You know? Power Gear Master. I feel like I've used Speed Gear way more than Power Gear, but whatever. I'll take it.
It's showtime. You want to dance? Feel free. Elegant. Dodge if you can.
Okay. I'm wasting all the energy.
Don't blink.
Don't blink.
A grand finale.
I love how they vibrate vigorously and then die. Okay. You.
Retaliate or detonate!
What's wrong?
Don't be a dud!
Okay. Uh-huh.
Power gear!
Uh-huh. Oh, I ran out. Okay, so I have the upper hand.
Flash in the pan!
I'm thinking that we save Acid Man for last. Or, if not last, for when we have full health. If I don't know, I'll figure it out. Oh wait, I don't have enough energy for this guy. Right, okay, whatever, it's fine. Who cares? You know, I've practiced still avoiding their attacks. Again. Oh, I tried to slide, it did not work out well. He stomped me to death, dude. I can't compete with that. I just can't. Alright. Is it the fire guy? Okay.
Let the combat commence!
Okay. I hate how he has one slither of health left. Just die! Just die! Just die! Just die! Just die! Just die.
More training!
Okay. Let's get practice on this guy now. Uh-huh. Shit. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm having a hard time with this one too. Whoa. Okay, since I'm full health, let's try this one, because this one is the one I'm gonna have the most trouble with, in any case scenario.
Welcome to my chemical paradise. I'll melt you to the last bolt. Acid barrier.
Okay. God. Okay, that's troubling for me. Nope, that's all, folks. If I retreated and fully charged, I would have been fine. So I bamboozled myself. Okay, who's this?
Trying to take my spotlight?
Yo.
I'm like a rose
Hello, chat member. How's it going?
in ice.
Came here to see other Mega Man 11 players. Well, you came to the right and wrong place, because although although I am playing Mega Man 11, I suck. But either way, welcome. Thank you for checking out the stream. This game's hard even on normal mode. I certainly am playing on normal, but yeah, I am very familiar with how hard Mega Man is, because I've played through all of the other numbered titles. I haven't beaten all of them. 9 and 10 are horrible, and I never wish anybody to play it, not even my worst enemies, but I have beaten 1 through 8, and I'm very proud about that. Whoever thought it would be a good idea of adding a mid-boss a second time to Blockman is stupid. I agree. I played 1 through 6. Yeah, I played through, you know, the majority of the series for the first time last year, just so I could understand, like, why people love Mega Man so much. 9 and 10 are horrible, but they removed the slide. They removed the slide and the charge shot. And it's basically... So, 9 and 10 is basically Mega Man 2, but just more. And I do not like it. It's just hard and BS for no reason, trying to you know, emulate the hardness of the NES classics without... Well, I feel like without the heart. But that's just me. I'm currently trying to, you know, perfect my runs here with the boss rush. So far, I've really liked 11. Yeah, it's exactly what I expected it to be. Except it surprisingly wasn't as bullshit as I was also anticipating it to be as well. So that's good, because I like a good challenge, but not just garbage. This guy's intro is always so fucking cool. Okay. Alright. Closest I've got to is Fuse Man, and I get his attack pattern, except for this fast bolt where I try to dash. The mid boss, though, I have no idea how to dodge it. Good dodging, thank you. But yeah, it is hard to dodge. You just have to honestly just keep running, keep walking around and just slide a shit ton. That's the only advice I can give. I fucked up on acid. I need more practice with this one. I just want to defeat one boss, and I'm good at platformers. Yeah, I understand that feeling, honestly. Okay, let's see here. Which one was it again? Oh, wait, no. Oh, we also fucked up on this one, too. Oh, whoops. I forgot that was discontinue. Well, oh well. I mean, I'm pretty much dead, but whatever. I'll play through it just for shits and giggles. Together! Okay. I'm starting to think maybe they're weak to this instead. I can't tell. Black Man's mid-boss is not that hard, but it's so slim to see the spacing. Some are even stacked next to each other. Yeah, I had trouble with that too. I did Block Man first at the very beginning of the game, so I completely understand the struggle. I'm surprised I survived that. You know what, let's fight Block Man, just for, since we're on the topic. Why not? How many other streamers are playing Mega Man 11? I have no idea, honestly. At least on this platform. Here's a follow? Well, thank you. I really appreciate that so much. Like, very, very much. Oh no. This is easy to handle. I need to get his pattern down. Or I could just jump a little. A little bit of hopping. Well, he tries to get me bricked, in his words. None. There's no one else playing Mega Man 11? That's interesting. Oh, I mean, okay, that's fair. There's not a lot of people crazy about, well, there are people crazy about Mega Man, but they're probably either elsewhere, or they're playing the older games, or what have you, you know. But yeah, that's so interesting. I don't know. I like playing, older games mostly, but I figured since I'm, you know, playing through the Mega Man series, why not play through this? In terms of Mega Man stuff, I want to do the X and Zero series as well. So that's what I'm going to be doing after this when it comes to Mega Man. Whenever I end up beating this game. Uh-huh. That's the wrong gear! 8 hours into playing this game, and I still mix up the gears. Not a good, not a good sign. Humanity cannot save me. I've fallen far from grace. I have my doubts about this one. This one really is the hardest for me. Okay. Something at least. Uh-huh. What? They jumped right towards me. Jesus. Okay. Ugh. Ugh. Got a gun. The more I hear that line, I think he's saying gotta dodge, but I will always hear it as got a gun. It's just too good. And there she blows. For his neutral special, Mega Man wields a gun. I laughed so hard when, during the Joker character showcase for Smash Ultimate, on YouTube came out. And that line, that infamous line, for his neutral special, Joker wields a gun. Like, somebody at Nintendo, at Sakura, like, just, they had to approve that. They had to approve that, and that's awesome. I mean, I know the move is called Gun, but it's cool. Alright, that's what I'm trying to say, it's cool. Big fan of Gun. Especially since I'm also a Persona fan. It's everything I ever wanted. Gun. And also, you know, good music. Okay, so I was wrong about the bricks. This guy's actually weak to the acid shield. I'm gonna die though, so oh well. Smash is for good boys and girls. Yeah, nice try, dub voice. Ah, that's funny. It's good stuff. Okay, I want to give a good old wackadoodle try here. What if this guy is weak to the bricks all along? He was weak to the bricks all along. Well, I didn't know that! Okay. This is what I get for just trying to figure out everybody's weakness without looking up a guide. But again, it's more satisfying when you get it all right. When Byleth was revealed, the crowd reaction was silence. You know you messed up when the speakers aren't blown out from screaming. I remember that. I like Fire Emblem Three Houses. I don't like, that's the only Fire Emblem game I've ever played, and the only reason why I played it is because I had a friend in at the time. Well, I'm still friends with them to this day because she's cool, but I had a friend that was really obsessed over the Three Houses, and I got into it, and it's really good. Is it an RPG? Okay, so it's a grid-based strategic RPG, with 3 different campaigns, which is the Three Houses, and basically, if you ever seen, okay, it's kind of like, it's like Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, but a little bit different. It's like you have to move everyone around in a grid-based plane to move to an objective and attack the opposing forces or whatever it may be. I know that's not everyone's cup of tea. I mean, for me, I have to be in the mood to want to play a game like that, but yeah. I'll look at the gameplay. Yeah, like, take a look at some gameplay of, like, the early game and see if it's for you. Because, like, it's one of those kind of games where if you're into it, it's fantastic. I really love the characters in the world and everything, and, yeah, it's a good time. I never finished it, any of the campaigns. I started 2 of the 3 and I never finished either, but from my time that I've played, I adored it. It is very fun. And also the stuff you can do in between battles are fun too. Like you can go around the main area, which is a big monastery, and you could talk to a bunch of, you know, characters that are related to your storyline, and also that are not. You can even recruit other characters that are not part of your storyline to yours, you know, as additional backup for forces after a certain point. It's fun game. Let's see, what are you gonna do now? Oh no, we died to that, that's right. Well, it makes me wonder.
Wanna bounce with me? Let's get huffing!
Whoa! I wonder if this bot has another weakness. So bombs is for that guy. Yep. Yep. Maybe, wait, is it oh wait. That one makes sense. That would make so much sense. Yeah, whoa! Okay, your limbs fell off. Uh-huh. Well, after making various mistakes, I got it. I'm sorry, that noise always gets me. Every time. Okay.
How could I refuse? Let's end this out. You take speed here.
Got it, got it? I don't know what you're going on about, chat, but you seem very excited about it. Okay. This is the fire dude, right? Oh, no, this is the... No! Oh, I was mocking. Oh, okay. Honestly, it's just really hard to tell what even, like, the robot masters are even saying. You know? Like, I don't even know what the hell's going on. Okay. No. Like, for that, for example, I hear Yata! Followed by echoes, so it's like Yata! 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 Like, what the fuck am I supposed to think? Like, I don't know what the hell he's saying. Goofy ass.
Time to begin the countdown. What's wrong? Don't be a dud.
Okay. This guy's a little bit of a hassle, but... Oh, I aimed the wrong way. Whoops. That could be detrimental. Oh, see, it is detrimental. I ran out of juice. It's okay. I have health. For some reason, I hear him say, "Big gay." What? What? Again, I don't know what these guys are saying. That's what I actually heard. Like I stayed quiet for 1 second, and then I hear "Big gay." whenever I go something like this, it means the phrase is repeated or a lot or annoying. Okay, so I get what you mean. So like when you type with like up and down caps, like the SpongeBob mocking meme, you're mocking it. Okay. Are we allowed to say the F word? You can say fuck, but don't say the other F word, you know? Personally, I don't mind the word. I don't find it offensive. But it's a big no-no in the general public. So, I'm just basing it off of that.
Perhaps you will be a challenge. Torch Jutsu, the Flaming Fist.
I qualify to say it. Well, that's the thing, you know. Even if you qualify to say it, it's probably best not to in most instances, you know.
Torch Jutsu forever.
Forever. Bombs. I like men sometimes.
Drop you like a ton of bricks.
Although true. Again, it's not really up to me. That's seen by Twitch TOS as a very offensive term. Did you just say my name, Trevor? Probably. This game goofy. Also, I wasted too many bombs. I actually have to fight the bozo. Okay, this boss is way easier than I thought it would. Than I remember it being. I had a hard time fighting him in the beginning of the game. Okay, I don't have the weakness, I ran out, so we're just gonna hit him with what we got left. The chat member said, the only F word we're using here is F is for friends who do stuff together. SpongeBoob reference. SpongeBoob! It's not even affected. Not really. I'm wondering if I should even bother with it. This guy is so acrobatic for a big guy. Big guy acrobatics. Sheldon. Okay, so oh god, I should have not exasperated my voice. It's really hurting now. Ouchie. Oh. Pain. Okay, well, I'll try to defeat him. No guarantees though. Because this guy is now the hardest for me. But I'm gonna try. But even so, for like the fight after, whatever it might be, I will have no bitches. No. I will have bitches. I swear. I meant I will have almost no abilities left. Then again, I probably won't because they really make you use all of it in this game for the boss rush, so shouldn't be too bad. I am debating if I want to cheese it with E-tanks. I think I might. This is not the final fight, right? This is. Oh, that's the. Oh, this final fight is separate. Oh my god, that's so. Oh. I'm so thankful about that. I'm so used to the final fight just like, or at least another fight getting slapped on right after you do the boss rush. This is actually so good. I am super appreciative of that. Wow. Okay. This game is actually like really nice. Okay, well, I guess a whole final fight dedicated to a stage. So we're closer to the end than I thought. So we might actually finish this tonight, surprisingly. Okay. I'm quickly trying to find music. I'm gonna go B or B. And then after a little bit, I will return. I'm just trying to find something chill. There's a lot of high energy stuff. Also something that won't get the VOD muted. Is this castle on the hill again? No. No, it's like on the ground. What music you need? Just something chill. Chill game music. I have a whole playlist. I just remembered. Hold on. Okay. Okay, I got it. Sorry. I'm gonna be back in a little bit. Whoa! Alright, and I am back. So... it's Wily time. Alright, what does Old Man Jenkins have to say about this? Jenkins, are you ready to face Wily? Oh yeah. He's ready. That's the face of a man who's ready. I can't believe that's a thing. It's a real image. It's been hours since I've seen that image, and I still can't believe it. It's awesome. Okay, here we go. Okay, is it gonna just be like the boss rush for just like a little bit of level and then the fight? Is this Mega Man 2 style? Okay, doors. More level, okay. This is interesting. Oh my god, no. Oh. Oh yeah, that was the last life of the continued. That's happened so many times where I've completed a level just because, like on the last life, and I just mosey on over to the next stage. With only one life left still. And then I die, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot these. Oh, hooty tooty pooties. You know, the usual. Alright. We ascend. Okay. It was kind of scary to jump down with that. Oh my god. Oh! Wait, oh, that is part of the foreground. I thought that was part of the background. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to jump off? That's... okay. I guess we're gonna find out. They're gonna really make you earn that final fight. I mean, I'm okay with this trade-off. As opposed to doing the boss rush followed by this. Or followed by, you know, just the boss immediately. I think I kind of prefer having a little bit of a level before the final boss, maybe? But I'm saying maybe if they give us a checkpoint at the final boss. Which I'm sure they will. This game is super generous. Honestly, might be the most generous Mega Man game. Right behind 8. Or right above 8. Okay, I don't... Okay, we're jumping down. I thought we had to jump over on top of it, but... Wrong again. Okay. Slide. Okay. It's all going well. Sorry, I became a music video. Oof. Okay, checkpoint. Even though this is the final life, whatever. We'll see what we have in store at least. A fair fight. Is this the arena? No, this is the arena.
Ah, Mega Man, congratulations are in order.
Cool.
Congratulations to me, that is. My double gear did all the work.
Show yourself, Wily! I won't let you get away with all this!
Try and stop me if you think you can.
Uh-huh. So, like most of the final boss fights, I'm gonna expect 2 phases. Okay. Okay, is the eyes the weakness? Can I stand? Can I stand on top of them? The rockets? Yes, I can. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna assume the eyes are the weakness. Okay. I was right. Okay. Pathetic. Pathetic 2. The patheticing. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with the E-tanks. This is just my learning. This is my learning time. I'm learning so good. Huh? Why didn't it attack? I was attacking right at him. Wait, is he only affected by the charge shot? Is he? No, okay, no, it's just precise. Okay. Alright. Learning. Ah! Yeah, it's... You gotta get right into the dome of the skull. Very cute attack. Was that voice line supposed to play over the game over music? Okay, now that we know how to actually get there, we can hopefully get 3 good chances at it. Tutti-tu, elevator. 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 Oh! Stay on the elevator. Elevator friend. Elevator cool. Cool elevator. You know, for a game that actually has fantastic buttons mapped to rush, we did not use them all too much in our journey. And that kind of sucks. I would love to have used rush more. I'm sure there's a lot of secrets that I missed, like all the other games, but... still. Tubes. Okay, I just throws you right in, if you already saw the cutscene. Okay. Okay, we gotta cool it on that for now. Stay still! I hate you! You're Mega Man! Mega Man! Oh! Mega Man! Oh! I don't know what... I don't know what I was trying to accomplish with that. Mega Man! Oh! Mega Man! Oh! There you go. Okay, we're doing very well. Except with that explosion. Or in that explosion. Okay, you know what? We're doing moderately fine, okay? We're doing okie dokie spooky blokey. Okay, and that's a good place to be. Alrighty. Okay, is this what phase 2 is? Is it like more the same? Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay. If this is phase 2, I'm not complaining. I got hit by the W beam. Okay, it kinda homes towards you. Either that or it's just a random pattern. Either way, interesting. That's not gonna make it. Okay, I'm trying to get a good feel of what will or will not make it up to the Weister. If I get to that phase again, I'm gonna start abusing the E-tanks. Or I should say when I get to that phase again. Because phase 1 wasn't too bad, you just had to know what to do. This is certainly chalking up to be the easiest Wily final boss fight in the series. Again, I'm playing this on normal, so... You know. Just for the sake of transparency. But that doesn't have to be a bad thing, you know. Okay. I was wondering if that would have hurt the eye too. You know, if I can direct the missile towards him, but no. I guess they decided that would have been too easy breezy. Easy breezy or whatever. Okay, we didn't even get that hurt that much. Okay. It's like a step of stairs, but precise platforming is involved. Okay. I wonder if the golden gears on the far right there, on the bottom right there, I wonder if that's an instant death. I'm not gonna find out, but no, I'm just pondering out loud. Okay. Ow, pain. There's no way that's it. Right? I was right. Always doubt when you think it's over. So by the way, I love this fucking arena. This is cool. You know, I'm not gonna risk it. We have 6 perfectly good E-tanks to our name. This is the wrong speed. Okay, back. Welcome back, chat member. Oh, okay, I'm running out of... So we're at the final Wily fight. You know, everyday stuff. Get that away from me. I do like how he moves accordingly there. I don't know if I'm supposed to just wait it out or what. Okay, you are supposed to wait it out. But that is a long period of time, so that's cool. I'm really enjoying this fight a lot. Which is rare, because usually I dread this part of the game. This is usually the worst part of any Mega Man game for me. But... okay, I have to really be mindful. Okay, is this the final part? Ultimate desperation attack. Okay. Is it only this now? Okay. Well, I have to attack the pylon things. I don't know if it really affects it though. I've waited for this. Imagine if it was just undefeatable, and that was just. That's that. Okay, hold on. Phase 4. Okay, nope, cutscene.
Up, Wily.
You leave me no choice.
Phase 4!
Spare me! I'm a helpless old man. Mercy, Mega Man.
Enough! You can't fool me that easily.
Drat! But don't act so cocky. I didn't lose to you. I lost to my own technology, my double gear. I'm the greatest. I'm a genius.
My. Will you never learn from your mistakes?
Damn.
Light. What are you doing here? You plagiarist.
Open your eyes, Wily.
Them crusty.
Mega Man, and tell me what you see.
All I see is the instrument of my downfall.
Mega Man wields tremendous power, but he has the intelligence to use it wisely. He's your vision and mine combined. If our ideas, our gears, could mesh together, Mega Man would be the result. We achieved this together. It's not too late, Albert. Atone for your crimes and join me again.
Silence! My plans have only just begun, you fool! And I won't stop until I see both of you kneeling before me in utter defeat!
Hold it, Wily!
Remember this! Dr. Wily always strikes again!
It is true.
Farewell!
Wily!
Mega Man is done with this shit.
My old friend, perhaps our gears will never mesh together.
Why are you talking about having gay sex with Dr. Wily?
Ah! I've been searching all over the place for you!
Ah, Otto! Did you succeed?
All good, Doc. But if you don't mind my saying so, I think it's about time we blew this joint. Dr. Light, follow me.
Are they gonna walk to the sunset? Ooh, hey, this is pretty. Okay, I thought it was one of those like credits where you can move around. But there we go. That is Mega Man 11. So, I had a great time with this game. I thought it was very fun. I thought it was very fair throughout the majority of the journey, which is exactly what you want in any game. And yeah, it had a little bit of BS moments, but overall, I thought that it was really good, and it's a great entry point, especially on easier difficulties for people who want to get into Mega Man. So, if someone you know who likes platformers, you know, might want to try out a Mega Man game, you know, point them towards 11 and be like, hey, play this on an easier difficulty. You know, it always feels rewarding to overcome a hard challenge in games, and Mega Man is all about that, and I understand that now. And I am happy to say that I've played through all the number titles. This is it. This is the end of my journey for the number titles. Again, we still have X, we still have Zero, we have all those games. So I'm not going to be done with Mega Man anytime soon. But, truth be told, I am eager to continue those games. This music's alright, by the way. Helmet! Balls. Alright. This is good stuff. I'm just thinking to myself, do I want to stream a little more? Or is this all I wanted to do for tonight? No, there's actually another game I want to stream next. I already know what platformer I want to play next, but... yeah, you know what? Oh no, actually I don't have any time, sadly. But I do want to say that I greatly appreciate you all so much for being here. It means a lot to have people here, and yeah, we're finally done with the number titles. I'm probably going to start playing through X1 in the near future, but before then, there's a couple other platformers I want to get to. But suffice it to say, I'm very excited for more. This was a very pleasant experience. Alright, who is live right now? Spade Mutt is playing Splatoon 3. They're a cool friend of mine, they're chill. So I'll send you guys over to them. And again, thank you so much for coming by and chilling with me. It's been a great honor, like always. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more gaming. Whatever I decide to play, whether it be more Final Fantasy or who knows? Who knows? It could be anything. Honestly, I could be playing Furry Feet and you wouldn't even know. Or would you? No, I would not stream that on Twitch. Alright. Have fun on Spade Mutt stream. See you guys later, and thank you again. Bye. Skibbity boot.